Anna Komenda here, marketing manager at MINTAY Papers, and in this video I am going to show you our new Spring is Here collection, and this collection is a part of January 2024 release, and it's all about spring, as the name suggests, of course. And we have 12 by 12 papers, 6 by 6 paper pads, 6 by 8 paper pad, die cuts and paper elements, and I will show all of this to you right now. So let's start with 12 by 12 paper. You get 6 double-sided papers in this collection, like in every other collection. You can purchase the papers separately, or you can purchase the papers as a set. And if you purchase a set, you will get this bonus cover. It's like an extra paper with the preview of all the patterns and the elements for fussy cutting on the back. So we have flowers, we have bunnies, we have butterflies, or all the things that scream spring. And if you wish to have more of these elements for fussy cutting, if you like fussy cutting, if you use a lot of those elements, you can also purchase a separate paper that has all of exactly the same elements on one side and simple pattern on the back. So of course you can use it as a pattern paper, or you can fussy cut elements out of it. So it's an extra sheet, you can purchase it separately. And moving forward, we have paper number 1, and this is the lovely window scene. We have a whole lot of flowers on top of it. We have a bicycle, we have a cute chick, we have daffodils that are like spring flowers. So this is really full of flowers collection. And the B side has this super cute and sweet simple pattern. This is the one I love the most. I don't know why. I have something for dolls and I have something for patterns like this. Paper number 2 is a lovely cottage, I would say. I wanted to say house, but it's more of a cottage, with the front of it being decorated with all sorts of spring things. We have a lot of flowers, flower clusters, we have a little lamp, we have bunny, chick. So those things are kind of Easter-ish, but this collection is no way 100% Easter. You can also use it for Easter projects, but it's more for a spring than Easter, I would say. And there is also another simple pattern. It has a lot of beautiful pastel colors. And paper number 3, another scene. We usually have 3 scenes in the collection: paper number 1, number 2, and number 3. Sometimes paper number 4 too, but 3 scenes is like a must for each collection. And again, we have a window, this time a different one, piece of the roof, compositions in the corners. So it's beautifully decorated with spring flowers. And beside of this paper, another simple pattern, another pattern that I really like. And this is paper number 4, and it's not a scene, but it's also not a pattern, I would say. It's a beautifully decorated frame that you can use as a go-to base for your layout. Just add your picture here, add title, few more embellishments, and your layout is done. It feels like cheating to me almost, because it is so easy to make page with this kind of paper. And we also have a back that has this lovely pastel strokes, strips. They kind of have this watercolor like texture, but not like 100%, but it's a dreamy, beautiful background. Paper number 5, which usually has a lot of flowers, and this time is also full of flowers. They are placed on the white background, and some of the flowers you can fussy cut if you would need more flowers to any of your projects. So because they do not all overlap, it is possible to fussy cut those. So we have flowers. And beside of this paper is this lovely sky, and it's more like a watercolor sky. It's not an actual picture of the sky. And the last paper is this. We always have 12 3x4 rectangles with little scenes on top of them, and you can use them as 3x4 cards. But as I always, well, not always, usually do, I fussy cut those scenes. I fussy cut single elements out of them because it seems that they are like a different size than in other elements. So yeah, you can use it for fussy cutting, you can use it just like they are. And beside of this paper has just the samples of all patterns from the collection, so you don't have to cut into a big paper. You just can cut out one of the rectangles, use it for die cutting, or you can also use it to make photomats. Or you can use it to make a mini little album with all those only. So those were the papers in the collection, and now we can move to the smaller paper pads. This is the 6x6 paper pad. 24 double-sided papers are inside, 4 of each design, and front cover and the back cover have some extra elements for fussy cutting. They are exactly the same. So let me show you the patterns. They are exactly the same like the patterns in the 12x12 version. They are just downsized to the quarter of the size of those papers. So we have window and the pattern house and a simple pattern. We have another window and a pattern. We have a frame, and this one will look beautiful on the card when you will just use this part and add sentiment on top of it, and you will have a card within a few minutes. We have this floral pattern here, blue sky, and those 3x4 cards downsized to the smaller size, and the samples of the patterns here, and it goes 3 times more. 24 double-sided paper. Paper is exactly the same and in this one, so it's 250 grams per square meter. This is my favorite product in each collection, and it's a 6x8 add-on paper pad, and it's exactly the same quality of the papers. It has 8 new double-sided pages, so it gives you 16 new patterns, 16 new designs, and it repeats 3 times, so it's 24 double-sided. And front cover and the back cover are different, so this is only one of this and one of this, no more. So let's start with the papers. We have another simple pattern with, I would like to say checkers. I am not sure what this pattern is called. We have a wood, another one, and those patterns are different than the patterns in the bigger paper pads. Sometimes they are different because they are in a different color than the pattern in the bigger, like I think this one we have, yeah, so we have yellow here, and sometimes they are totally different patterns. So more weathered wood, this time with stripes, more wood, pink wood, and this is beautiful color with chipping paint. I really love this one. I wish to have this as a 12x12 paper. We have lovely pink dots. We have the same paper but in yellow. We have blue wood, this kind of pattern, wood with like lacy elements, and there are also 2 papers with elements for fussy cutting, and those are different than in the sheet number 9 or bonus cover or in the die cuts, so you only can get those here. So that's why this paper pad is so worth buying. So we have some flowers, butterflies and eggs. And here is the pattern with tiny leaves. And here we have cute little bunnies, more Easter eggs. So this page is more Easter-ish, I would say. If you like making Easter cards, this paper pad would be just perfect. And another simple pattern on the back. So it goes 2 more times like this. So this is add-on paper pad. And now we can move to die cuts. As always, there are 60 of those in one pack, and I will of course show you each of them. I will use this bowl to kind of take them out from the packaging, and I will put them here. So we have a birdhouse on top of leaves, and this is something I want to mention, that some of the pieces are cutted without the white frame, like those flowers, and some of them has this white outline. Whenever the pattern is too intricate to cut it out directly, we need to leave this white outline, otherwise all the branches will be just falling out and it will not work. So basically we will only be able to cut the house without the leaves. So if something is too intricate, usually the flower clusters with all the tiny leaves, we need to leave it with the white frame. With this flower cluster, it doesn't have so many tiny leaves, so you can see we could cut it out without leaving the white outline. So I will put all the flowers here, clusters here. We have the books, bunny, more bunny, and we have a chick in the pot. We have I'm lacking words, a little lamb. There is also a second one, but facing a different direction. More bird houses, more books, but those are in the different facing different size, like rotated 180 degrees. We have more flower clusters. We also have this lovely picnic basket. We have the sorry, I'm lacking words. I have some sort of temporal dementia. Hat. Yeah, this is hat. So those are more single flowers. Another chick in the pot. More flowers. This time is a chick in the basket. More butterflies. We have an Easter egg. More flowers. Bigger butterfly. Smaller bunny. This is the same bunny, but turning other side. The same here. We have a picture. We have eggs, picnic basket, a basket, well, it's a bucket full of daffodils, basket, more flowers. So we also have more eggs, smaller butterfly, another basket. This egg has like flowers in them, on them. This two egg, another picture, but this time smaller, facing different direction. More butterflies. There is another hat and more eggs. So all of these eggs can be found in this set. And one final little, I would say daffodil, but in Polish we call them narcissus. So I don't know if in English they are the same or they are also called different names. Well, daffodil-like flower, let's call it this way. So those are all the elements you can find in die cuts pack. So we have flowers, flower clusters, some creatures, butterflies, eggs, everything you would need to make a beautiful spring and Easter project. So this is it. I will put it aside into my plastic plate, and I will show you the last element from this collection, which are paper elements. So let's move it aside. Okay. And now paper elements. 27 elements inside, and we have exactly the same kind of assortment of elements in different collections, but they just have different patterns. And we have simple circle, we have circle with the scallop element, we have another circle, and some of them can be used in all of the directions, and some of the, like this, need to face this side down. And as you can see, they are all double-sided, so they have a pattern on the back. We have tags, well, tickets, I would say. We have this round element, the bigger round element, small little circle, more tags, ticket, bigger tag, round element, and this is like a window, part of the window scene. This is also part of the window scene. We have smaller tags, ticket, another circle. So we have 6 tickets, 3 of them have pink outline and 3 of them have blue outline. There is another tag, and I think when it comes to elements, that's it. We also have envelopes. So this one is the same in both sides, and they are not pre-scored, so you need to pre-score them. There are the line printed on one side, so with this you just need to score it here and fold it on the sides, add a little bit of glue, and you will have the envelope. And this one will have this size. Here is another small envelope. It's a little bit smaller even than this one, and it has beautiful flowers. And of course you can kind of fold it both ways, to the outside or to the inside, so you can have this pattern on the outside or on the inside. There is another bigger envelope, but it has this kind of fancy finish on the flap. And this is another one, and it has simple pattern on the front and on the back. And here you can see the lines that are printed. So those are the lines that you need to score your envelope. And all of those 3 are exactly the same size. And here is part of the window scene we will get, or of course you can use the other side if you wish. And the last one with more simple patterns here. So those are all the elements you can find in the paper elements pack. Plenty of elements to play with. So this is it when it comes to this collection. If you want to see the rest of them, please come back to our channel. There will be one major video showing all the elements from the January 2024 release, but I will also have a separate video for each collection. So if you're curious how exactly each paper looks and all the elements, please come back to our channel. See you soon. Bye!